Hey guys, welcome to my channel. This video is my third menstrual cup video, and it's probably going to be the last video that I'm gonna do about menstrual cups, because finally I was able to wear my cup successfully for almost 2 to 3 cycles now. So yay! I'm just gonna share with you what happened, what I did. If you haven't watched the other 2 videos that I made, I'm gonna put the link in the description box below so you can watch those first. And finally, after almost a year of wearing a menstrual cup, I was able to successfully wear my cup, meaning no stains, no leaks for maybe 2 to 3 cycles now. Anyway, I apologize for the quality of this video because I'm just using my phone camera. I had the one that I was using, the camera that I was using for videos, I had it shipped for repair, and now it's stuck in the US because of the lockdown, but hopefully I'll be able to have it back as soon as possible. I do hope that you guys are staying at home, that you guys are safe and healthy, and that you are all doing fine. I'm using the Mel Buna cup. This is what it looks like. So I have been using this for almost a year now, and just maybe 2 or 3 cycles ago, I was able to successfully wear this. I was able to wear it without leaks, without stains, because when I was just starting to use the cup, I always had stains or leaks, and I had to use a panty liner. I had to buy a disposable panty liner to use every time I wear the cup, and kind of defeats the purpose of wearing the cup, because the point of wearing the cup is so that you won't have to use disposable menstrual pads anymore, or tampons. But I found myself constantly wearing panty liners because I was afraid that I didn't know if I was gonna have stains or not. So to be on the safe side, I would wear a panty liner. And after a while, I decided to buy a washable menstrual pads. This is what it looks like this. So you open it like that. So this is the panty liner type. So I bought these so that I don't have to use the disposable ones. I'm gonna tell you more about the reusable, the washable menstrual pads after this video. So I was wearing these, and it's not the most comfortable actually to wear, especially if you're in a hot country like here in the Philippines. I wanted to eliminate the panty liner. I wanted to successfully be able to successfully wear my menstrual cup without any stains, and it actually happened accidentally, which is a funny story because it has something to do with hands. So before, I was using my left hand. I used my left hand to insert the cup, and I thought that it was the most comfortable for me. It was the easiest for me, so I was using my left hand. And then one day I had an accident. I hurt my thumb, and it had some bruising, and it just didn't look really good, and I was afraid to use it, to wear my cup using my injured finger because of infections or whatever. So I started using my right hand, and instantly when I started using my right hand, um, I didn't experience any stains or any leaks. So I don't know how it happened. I don't know if maybe using my right hand I was able to put the cup properly. I wasn't really sure, but that's what happened. I switched to a different hand, and ever since, yeah, I didn't experience any more leaks and any more stains. Yeah, for 2 or 3 cycles, I've observed that I did not have any more stains using my cup. So uh, there you go. So that's actually my tip. Maybe you should switch to a different hand. um, yes, I don't really know, but that's what happened to me, and maybe it's something that you can also try. And it's actually a very good time right now if you're at home on quarantine, if you are on lockdown. This is a good opportunity or a good chance to start using a menstrual cup, because you're just gonna be at home, and it will be easy to remove it, to practice putting it inside, to yeah, you don't have to worry about going out, about dumping it and inserting it again in a public place. You'll just be at home. So if you are thinking of getting a menstrual cup, thinking of trying switching to a menstrual cup, this is actually a very good time to do it, if you can buy or purchase and have it delivered to you. Anyway, so I've tried, like I've said, I've tried using the reusable menstrual pads. My issue with this menstrual pad is because they don't have the adhesive part at the back to make it stay in place on your underwear. It tends to move downwards to your, yeah, it tends to move it tends to move around. So I had to constantly be aware, constantly check and move it up again, because it keeps on sliding down sliding downwards. So that's the main issue that I have with the menstrual pad, the reusable menstrual pads. I don't know if it's a different experience if you're using the regular size, the regular menstrual pads, because this one is smaller and narrower, I would assume, because this is a panty liner. The panty liner type, my experience with the panty liner reusable menstrual pads, they keep sliding down my underwear, and it's a little bit hot, a little bit, yeah, it feels a little bit hot when you use it, because it is made of this charcoal fabric type. So it feels it doesn't feel fresh at all. So I try not to use it as much as possible, and I'm just so happy that I was able to wear my menstrual cup without any more stains, so that I can stop using these pads anymore. Yeah, so what I do actually to keep the menstrual pads in place is I try to wear a smaller size underwear or a tighter underwear, so that it doesn't move that much when I move around. So that could be something that you can try. Wear a smaller size underwear when you're using the menstrual pads, the disposable menstrual pads. So I have a tip for moms out there who have daughters. So I had this made. This is from an old towel. So whenever my daughter pees, um, I would tell her to get one of these cloths instead of using a tissue. I actually had this cut and sewn instead of using a tissue to wipe herself. I let her use these. So these I think are more are gentler, and these are more environmentally better than the using tissue. So yeah, something that you can also do is if you have old towels that you wanna throw away, and you can cut them into small cloths like this, so that your kids can use it to wipe themselves after they pee. Anyway, I hope you find this video helpful, and do subscribe to my channel, give it a thumbs up, and like and share, and hit the bell button so you will be notified of future videos. And I hope that you guys are all doing fine. You guys are safe during this pandemic. Yeah, there. Bye.